Hello. In this session, we're going to focus on a leg rotation hip strength with some shoulder support. I'll be using a band that stretches, a pillow, and a yoga block, and maybe a towel. We're going to start laying on our back. I do recommend you find a nice soft pillow to lay on for your head. You can also just use a nice little towel. Elevating your head off the floor makes things a lot more comfortable and less tension for most people across the board. The band's going to go around the middle bend on one foot. Your hands come to the band, palms face each other. It goes from your foot to your pinky finger. Other knee bent, foot on the floor. You're going to bend the elbows to the floor, and the amount of tension you have is your choice. Also, the weight of the band. A heavier band is more supportive for your leg, but could be a little bit more aggressive on your shoulders. So you choose that. That leg is going to stretch it. You're going to lower it to a lower angle, so maybe it's about even with the other thigh. It's not too specific, relaxing your shoulders. Now, we're going to focus on just rotating the knee and the toe of the banded leg out to the side, then rotate the knee and toe up to face the sky. Just rotate the knee out, and then return. That's all you do. Again, rotate your knee to face out, return. Try not to move the leg out or move the other leg. You just rotate the thigh bone and then return to. And again, rotate. That's right. Let's do 5 more of those. So your thigh bone is the thing you're focusing on here, rotating, not your toes so much, because your toes, your ankle foot, doesn't turn your leg bone. The leg turns where the leg meets your hip. That's where your thigh bone rotates from. So focus on rotating your knee and thigh. That's where the action happens at, right at the top of your hip. You can see your knee rotate visually. That's where I cue that. People don't know what rotate your thigh bone means unless they can have a visual cue along with that. Return, and then we're going to switch legs. Again, lower it to about the other height of the thigh, and just rotate this knee and toe to face out, and then return the knee up. Again, knee rotates out to the side 4, then the knee rotates back to face the ceiling. Again, rotate out, relaxing your shoulders 3, and then return. Great job. Rotate out 2, really good, and then return. Again, easy rotate. We have 5 more to go. Things to think about. As you rotate, make sure you're not moving your hips or your torso to rotate your thigh bone. Your thigh bone can move by itself without moving any other part of your body. Your joints are like that, right? You're not just one big piece of bone. You have joints between the bones, and that's where movement happens. So as the knee rotates out, it may not go as far as you want it to. So don't think in your mind it's got to go further and move some other part of your body to try and get that knee to rotate further. Instead, think of where your thigh connects to your hip and access that place more to get a deeper or more rotation, right? And then I'm going to switch sides again. I'm going to rotate this leg out to the side. That leg is going to go out to the side without rotating the hips, and then bring it back in. Again, in the rotation, leg goes out to the side, and bring it back in, relaxing your shoulders 4. Again, leg out to the side, you got it, and bring it back 3. Straight knee in rotation, out to the side, you got it, and bring it back 2. Leg in rotation, out to the side. Let's do 5 more here. Now, as the leg goes out, the opposite side, back of the hip, has to stay on the floor. So when I mean no rotation of the body, I mean the hip should not twist as the leg goes out to the side. So the leg bone stays in rotation, thigh stays in rotation. It's just going out to the side and then without moving the pelvis, so your hips or your spine. Easy, gentle. 2, make sure the leg does not go out in sympathy. 1 more time. Straight leg in rotation. You got it. Bring it back. Yeah, and let's switch sides. Really great job. The leg rotates out. It stays in that rotation. The leg goes out to the side, but the hips don't go with it. So that both hips stay on the floor. Now, yes, as the leg goes out to the side, you're going to feel one hip gets a bit more weighty than the other one does. That's natural but it doesn't get so much weight that you lose contact with the floor with the back of the opposite side hip behind you. 3. Again, thigh bone just stays in rotation the whole day. Breathe deeply. It stays in that rotation. Really great job. Great job. Keep that thigh bone in that rotation and the hips no twisting. Just 5 more, please. Again, go only as far as you have control. Breathe deeply. 5. You got it. Thigh bone in rotation. Very nice, everyone. Return 4. Thigh bone just stays in that rotation. Accent work there. 3. 2 more. In rotation. Breathe. Great job there. 2. One more time. Thigh bone in rotation. Accent work. Now, we're going to put 2 feet in the bands. You're going to rotate your knees and toes out a bit here. You're going to bend your knees. Your lower back can round. That's fine. So knees apart, heels together. Then stretch your legs up. So as your knees bend apart, your heel bones come towards each other. And then press up. And your thigh bones are just staying in that rotation. Again, that rotation comes from the top of your thigh, where your thigh bone meets your hip. It doesn't come from your feet or your knees. It's the top of the thigh bone that rotates. Breathe deeply. 2. Again, rotate the top of that thigh bone. Let's do 5 more. Great job. Again, rotate, breathe. Great, everyone. 5. Excellent work there. Rotate, breathe. Very nice. 4. Take your time. Rotating gently. Excellent work. 3. 2 more. Rotate, easy. Great job. 2. One more time. Rotate. You got it. Parallel. Remove 1 foot. Remove 2 feet. Put the band in your hands. Goes across thumb to thumb. Now pull the band across, pinkies to the floor if you can. And then return. And again, easy, gentle little arch to your lower back 4. Give your legs a break. Again, easy, breathe. 3. Very nice work there. Again, pull wide apart. 2. Action job. Again, pull wide apart. Easy. Now, as you pull wide apart, knees open, feet stay on the floor where they are, and then they return. Again, knees open with the arms 4. Great job. Again, this comes from your hip joint as well. 3. It's a slightly different motion, right? So your thigh bone is doing much less rotation here. 2. It's more moving out to the side with some rotation, not a lot. Easy. Let's do 5 more for 15 for the arms, 10 for the legs. Breathe deeply. Open, breathe deeply. 4, but it is similar. Control happens from your thigh and hip where they join. 3. In that joint there, your hip joint. 2. One more time. Easy, great. Really nice work. They're going to roll over to your side. We're going to stand up, and I'm going to adjust the camera here. Excuse me, it's just me. Only me here. Now, this next part we're going to do standing. I'm going to stand on a yoga block. You do not have to stand on anything. It just is easier for your leg that we're going to be not standing on to move freely if you're not touching the floor. Now feel free to get next to a wall, piece of furniture, or use a staff here with rubber on the bottom, either a shoe or a rubber piece attached to it for balance. Now, we're going to do a similar thing here. We don't use our band, we're just going to hold on to it, don't mind me. Hands on your hips. You have 1 foot on the surface, or designate whatever leg is going to be your standing leg. Now, the focus, as I rotate here, now my hips twist because my knee cannot twist, right? It's the same motion we did laying on our back earlier. I'm thinking of rotating this thigh bone up, but the hips are gonna rotate because my thigh bone can't move because it's attached to the floor. Easy. You'll find this other leg wants to rotate in sympathy. That's fine. Easy. 3. So you can take your hands on your hips, or one hand, and just feel your body rotate. 2. It's the same action. Again, it's your thigh bone rotating at the hip socket. Easy. Let's do 5 more so you get to wrap your brain around that. Rotate 5, nice and tall, and then return. Rotate on that standing leg 4. Really great job. Return. Again, rotate tall 3. Excellent work there. It happens at the top of the thigh. 2, this rotation, the one you're standing on, is doing all of this work. You got it. Return. We're going to switch sides. Again, you don't need to use the yoga block here. I'm just doing it because it makes it easier to A, see, but B, so this other foot can easily clear the floor. Otherwise, your hip might lift a bit to get that leg to be free and clear. You can also have it be bent. You can also, I forgot to mention, tap the floor. I talked too much. Rotate. You can tap the floor as you need to get a sense of balance. No big deal. Again, so even though my hips are twisting, it's still my thigh bone and hip, the standing leg, that are doing that motion. I'm thinking of rotating that knee out, but because my foot can't move, my hips have to. 8, and then bring it back nice and tall. Rotate, open. 7, very good job. And then return, easy. Rotate, breathe deeply. 6, hips stay nice and square, eyes away from the floor. You're doing really well. Rotate, 5. Excellent job there. Control. Rotate, breathe deeply. 4, you're doing really well. And then bring it back. Again, rotate. 3, tap the floor as you need to. And return, no shame there. Again, you might find that both legs rotate out and then both legs come parallel, no big deal. As long as that one is doing the big thing, that's all we're really concerned with. and step down. Excellent job. Now I'm going to add some arm and shoulder work in. You do not have to, right? So the same side arm is standing, is going to stay there. I'm going to pull the other arm open as I rotate, and then bring it back. Pull, rotate. So the leg, same side leg and arm that I'm standing on, stay still. The other arm and leg are going along for the ride. Pull the band open. 8. You got it. And then return. Nice work there. Rotate, open, pull, 7. Excellent job. And then return. Take a break. It's no big deal. You don't need a band here. You can very well do without the band. 6. No big deal. Control, easy. Pull, twist, open, 5. Excellent work, everyone. Close with control. Rotate, open, 4. Really nice job. And bring it back. 3 more. Rotate, pull, 3. So only one arm is really pulling, the other arm just stays still as much as you can. Pull, rotate, 2. Just to get that sensation in your mind and body. Again, just the arm and leg that are staying strong and still. Everything else is moving. Other side. Again, you don't need to use the band if it doesn't feel good to you. The same side arm and standing leg, try to stay still. The other arm pulls as the hip twists. The hip twists because the thigh cannot. Knee just tries to face forward the whole day there. 9 as the other leg rotates. And again, the other leg might do some rotating of itself. That's fine. 7 in sympathy. Easy. Don't beat yourself up over it. Again, rotate, breathe deeply. 6. Excellent job. Nice, tall and strong. Easy. Rotate, pull, 5. Excellent work, everyone. Control. Rotate, pull, 4. Excellent job here. Bring it back. 3 more, please. Rotate, pull, 3. The same side, standing leg and arm. Try to stay still. Breathe deeply. 2. Tap the floor as you need to. 1 more time. Easy. Rotate. Really great job. And then step down and rest. Excellent work now. Now I'm going to add on a little bit to this. So to find a place where you can rotate and move in, you're going to keep your heels down and just lift up your toes and rotate your thigh bones out a little bit. Now, if you try and do a little more, you should have a little more access to it. So we're not going to our biggest rotation. Do a little less than your full range. That'll be kinder to your joints, right? All we're going to do, and keep that rotation, cross one leg in front and then behind. Again, in rotation in front and behind. 9. So really pressing the top of my thigh bones together in front, top of my thigh bones together behind. 8. You got it. In front and behind. 7. Both thighs are rotating out the whole time here. 6. I'm staying tall. 5. And it's not my maximum rotation on that leg bone. 4. It's just a gentle supportive one. 3. But you do want to feel that. Actively rotating your thigh bones. 2. The whole time so your hips face forward. Great job. And again, make sure you're in rotation, but it's not your maximum, right? Not to the end range. Other leg crosses in front, stays in rotation, crosses behind. And again, in front and behind. 9. Again, use a wall here, use a staff, use a piece of furniture. Easy. 8. Staying legs in rotation. 7. The whole day here. 6. Control. So actively rotate your thigh. 5. It will help you get that sense of stability and strength. 4. So even though you're not rotating the leg or hip here. 3. You're engaging that rotation musculature. 2. To be supportive. Easy, breathe, and then rest. What happens if I don't think of rotating is things get to be a little wobbly here, and I can't just face forward the whole day as easily. So if I take my mind to those thigh and hip muscles that do rotation, and even though I'm not rotating, if I feel and I gauge them, say, keep a little bit of extra rotation down there, will help you feel a lot of strength and support there. Now, we're going to add a lot of choreography in, of course. So we're going to start with our legs wide apart, a little wider than shoulder distance, and we're in that slight rotation again. So it's not an end range rotation. It's not to where I can't go anymore. I could go more if I wanted to. It's not full, right? Arms are face forward. And even here, I'm thinking of rotating my thigh bones out, even though I'm not going to actually rotate them out more. So as I bend my knees apart and I pull the band across my chest, I'm rotating my thigh bones out in my mind, even though my feet aren't rotating anymore, nowhere near my end range. It will help gain stability for you. Breathe deeply. 9. During this kind of series. Easy breathe. Just think of a little rotation the whole time and actively rotate it. 8. Even though you're not going to rotate any further. Breathe deeply, if that makes any sense. 7. control. You're always just trying to rotate that leg and keep those rotators turned on. 5, excellent work. It'll make seconds in a second. Easy breathe. 4, nice everyone. Control. Again, pull, rotate those thigh bones. 3. So when you're bending and stretching your knees, you're still rotating that thigh bone actively a little bit. 2, you're not just letting it be not a thought or not a feeling. Yeah, great job. Now we're going to start in the bent position. As we come up, we're going to cross one leg in front of the other one and then step out. Then the other leg, cross in front. Here is where rotating those thigh bones is really crucial, really helpful, I should say. It's not our biggest rotation, 7, but it is rotation. Rotate to close, rotate to open. Arms close, arms open. 4 more. Close in front and open. Great job. Close in front and open. 2 more. Close across and open. 1 more time. Close across, open, arms come up, rest. Really great job. Let's take the band behind us now. Palms face forward. It goes pinky to pinky. Try again here. Just stay with 2 feet on the floor. Pull the band. Knees rotate. And then return. Again, it's not my most rotated out. It's very gentle. I could do more if I had to or wanted to. 9, we're just not going to our fullest rotation here. Breathe deeply. 8, and even though I'm bending and straightening my legs, I'm feeling those muscles that rotate. Try to rotate a little more. 7, even though I'm not going to rotate my feet out any further. Breathe deeply. 6, they're just always turned on like a car engine ready to go. Breathe deeply. 5, excellent work. Control. You'll feel that deep hip support. 4, if you engage those rotators a little bit in this position. 3, when the knees face forward, it's different, but when your knees face out, you can think of doing that to help gain stability. Now, here we go. I'm going to start in the bend. Now, as the arms come down, you're going to slide one leg behind the other in rotation and step out. Other one, slide behind, step out. 9. Again, as good as you can. The legs might not cross. Don't worry about it. 8, they don't have to cross to be successful. Great. 7, thigh bones in rotation. Breathe deeply. 6, excellent. In rotation. Great. 5, nice work. Thigh bones in rotation. Good. 4, excellent. In rotation. Nice. 3, 2 more. Rotate. Yes. 2, 1 more time. Rotate. 1, and just stand up nice and tall and rest. I have to adjust my camera. You're doing really well. We just have one more thing to do. I know, so sad. I agree. Now, your knees are now going to face forward. So you don't need to think of rotating out. Instead, you're going to focus on those knees tracking forward. Not together, not apart, forward. Right? You're going to grab the band, cross your palms, pinky to pinky, and then hold your forearms up, right, like a surgeon ready for pre-op. The band is just a little taut, not a lot, a little. Grab close enough so the hands are shoulder distance apart. The band stays gently taut, just reach the arms up. Relax, relax. And then bend. Try not to lift your shoulders when you lift your arms, but also don't jam them down. Just think of relaxing as much as you can. They may not be perfectly down, but you don't want to jam them down. 9. They're rising just because it's a new movement pattern and they're a little bit helpful. 8, and they're just going up with you in case you need assistance. Say thank you. Relax as much as you can, but don't reprimand them by drawing. Say draw down, sit down. 7. Just say thank you. I don't need you right now, but I appreciate your support. Maybe later. Easy read. 6. The band is gently taut. Knees face forward. Breathe deeply. 5. You can feel those deep hip muscles supporting you here, even though your knees are not facing out. 4. Easy control. Again, knees facing forward. 3. Great job. The band's gently taut. Easy breathe. 1 more time. The band is gently taut. Elbows do not flare out. Now we're going to bend our knees here. Knees go forward, not together, not apart. Stand up, reach up. 10. Everything bends, knees go forward. Push and reach. 9. Take your time. Easy. Palms face you. Elbows are in front of you. They don't open out to the side. They stay in front of you. Great. Reach it up. 7. Very good job. Bend. Nice, everyone. Push and reach. 6. Elbows bend in front of you. You got it. 5. And here you can feel those shoulder rotators kicking on. 4. Elbows are in front of you, pulling the band gently apart. What a good thing to feel. 3. Those deep hip and shoulder support musculature and soft tissues are really important to your long-term health and well-being. Take a little break. Great job. We do the same thing. I'll give you a profile view. Let me go this way because I always go the other way. Right? So here I am, surgeon ready for pre-op. The band's gently taut. Elbows do not get to flare out. Everything bends together. Push and drive up. Down. Knees go forward, easy. Elbows stay forward. Everything travels forward and back, not side to side. A lap-in rotation. The band's gently taut here. Just gently. So it's not slack. It's just ever so slightly taut. 6. Palms face your body the whole time as much as you can. 5. Easy. Relaxing the shoulders, bending, breathe. Push. 4. Excellent work, everyone. Bending, great. And push. 4. Bending, great job. Reach. 2. One more time. Bending, easy reach. 1 and rest. Excellent work. So hopefully you can feel how, even though you're not thinking about your knees going one way or the other, they're kind of just tracking forward a bit by themselves, right? And that's where exercise can be really key for you. By focusing on joints and how they move and how to strengthen them, they will work hopefully better for you in your non-exercise life, right? Now we're just going to try it standing on one leg. We're not going to bend, though you can bend if you want to, right? Same thing here. Arms go up, elbows in front. That's all you do. The band stays gently taut. 4. Really great job. Easy reach. 3. The foot's behind you just a little bit. Breathe deeply. 2. Elbows in front. Now feel free to add a bending of the standing leg. You don't have to. 5. Using those deep shoulder and hip stabilizers. They're called 4. But also soft tissues. Your nervous systems are really involved as well. 3. To help keep the alignment that you want. 2. You can always tap that foot down like I just did for stability. Other side, the foot's behind you, could be on the floor or off. Just the arms and shoulders, nice and tall. Breathe deeply. Reaching for. Good, everyone. Control. Nice and tall here. Hey. Excellent job. Easy reaching. 2. Now, you can repeat or you can bend your knee and do a one-legged squat with the foot on or off the floor. Tall. The elbows are in front of you. The band's gently taut. Reach for control. Make sure you're not gripping the floor with your toes if you can. 3. Relax those toes. Keep the very back of the heel bone on the ground. 2. The whole time as much as you can. And rest. Oh, that was so great. I'm going to start with one leg forward, other leg back, legs hip distance apart, front knee a little bent, arms up. With straight arms, it goes thumb to thumb. Just pull the band behind you. Let your chest rise up ever so gently. And then return. Again, pull the band, let your heart rise up and open. 4, really great job. And then return. And again, pull, chest lifts up. 3, really good, everyone. Return. And again, pull, chest up, extend. 2, and return. You can really feel those hips are strong. Easy reach, you got it. Return and just switch your legs. Other leg forward, other leg back. Legs are hip distance parallel. You're not on a tightrope. Just pull, let your heart rise up, and then return. Really good time. Pull with your arms. The band touches the back of your shoulders if you can. 4, it's not way behind you. Again, pull it apart, wide stretch up. 3, really lovely. 2 more there. Pull, lift, reach. 2, excellent work. 1 more time. Pull, lift, reach. You got it. Return and rest. Excellent work. Legs parallel hip distance. Take your hands to your thighs. As you bend your knees, you're just going to round your spine a little bit, not a lot. Bring your tailbone through your legs. Your lower back's going to round. Tilt your pelvis. Relax your shoulders here. Breathing in. And exhale, roll up nice and tall. Reach your arms out and up. Interlace, palms to the sky. Big stretch to the side. Be kind to yourself. Gentle exhale. Really good job. Breathe on up tall. And go the other way. Gentle stretch, relaxing your shoulders. You got it. Bring it up tall. Now bend your knees. Twist, rotate. Stroll into return. Bend your knees. Twist, rotate. Big breath in center. And exhale, press the air down away from you. Push the floor down. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Wide through your shoulders. Ready for whatever is next in front of you. Congratulations. Great job. I hope you enjoyed that exploration of rotating your hip and using your inner thighs a lot to help gain a sense of stability. It really feels nice. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.